Alright, I decided to do my first movie review, and I'd like to start with this guy right here, Starship Troopers 3. I decided to rent it instead of buy it because after the second one, I was so unsure. I was like, I know this one has Johnny Rico in it, but will it be as good as the first one? And no, it's not. The first one, it was legend. It was a movie that had so much political satire in it, and it just made fun of the fact of war. It was just a great movie overall, and it was pretty hysterical just looking at it in that perspective. The second one really missed topic on everything. It was just people thrown up in leftover suits from the first one, shooting off lasers instead of machine guns, and then somehow they regressed back to machine guns in the third one. But that's beyond the point. This movie was one of the worst movies I've seen in a long time. I am so disappointed right now. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a big letdown. Seriously, you look at it and Johnny Rico was probably in it for anywhere between 30 minutes of the movie at most. And he didn't even play a big plot role. It could have been anybody that could fill it. The movie was about Captain Lola Beck, and what she did is she was just in it, just for looks. It's not even the same actor from the first one. It's some chick that's very easy on the eyes. I don't even know her fucking name. I don't even really care at this point because I'm just so frustrated that I spent $3.45 renting this fucking movie. But overall, the movie, on the back I was like, alright, they're going back to the first one because it opens up with, look, yeah, it's a good day to die. Yeah, it's a good day to die for you after watching this movie because it doesn't even go about any political satire. It doesn't stick to anything that the original one was supposed to be. This one, it's all about religion. Yep, that's right, religion. It's a constant debate all the time in the movie about what's a real God, and then you have some flight stewardess always preaching in the movie, and she's one of the worst actors I've ever seen. And then you had the guy that they're trying to save in the movie, and he ends up talking with the alien in the end. And I mean the God alien, the God alien. That's right. There's a fucking God alien now. They don't even go about to explain the evolution. Like they say, oh look, the one from the first one was meant to be captured on purpose. They're like, and he was just sent there to inform the humans. Yeah, it's not cool. This is the kind of stuff that turns people into alcoholics, seriously. Ugh. But it just gets even worse, because the brain bug from the first one, he meant to be captured, so the whole fact that this God bug can control the human race, and he just manipulates some fucking Sky General guy in order to do it. And I was like confused the whole movie, cause I was like in suspense when I saw the first fight with the very crappily animated CGI bugs. I was like, oh man, like, did the bugs infect this guy? Like, what's going on? He's not acting right. He looks really out of it. No, it turns out the guy is the worst actor I've ever seen. He is just plain out horrible. I just got very frustrated at the end when I saw him, and I was like, you have to be fucking kidding me. Seriously, this guy, I was like, I wonder if like a bug got him and took over him and he's just going crazy. No. And then this religious shit just starts out of nowhere. They get in the escape pods, they go off down to this planet, and it turns out to be like the bugs' holy land. And yeah, it's just fucking bad. The stewardess just keeps on preaching, and then by the end of the movie, she's got Captain Lola Beck preaching too. Everybody's preaching, and it's just the the religious imagery is just fucking pathetic. Like when Rico grabbed Captain Lola Beck's hand, and you see them, it's the Michelangelo painting, fucking touching. Yeah, that's fucking pathetic. And then when And then when Rico comes down with his boys in the Marauder thing, yeah, they create like a halo around the stewardess's head, and she's like, what? She's a fucking horrible actor. And the only good thing was Captain Lola Beck. She was really easy on the eyes, and I really liked that. She was rocking that a freaking wife beater like it was going out of style. And basically, this movie, at your own risk. Do not buy this movie. It left. I felt bad for Johnny Rico in that movie. I'm like, man, come on. Like, this is supposed to be a movie about killing shit and making fun of war, but all it is just an excuse for them to talk about religion and in a war sort of essence. It didn't even have to be a Starship Troopers 3. They could have made it into another series. All that they did was, I swear to God, they just took like a script from something else, edited it out into names of everybody in the Starship Troopers thing, and then they just threw it into the fucking plot line there. It's horrible. It's horrible. It doesn't make any sense. It could have been any single series. It's like if they come out with a third Ghostbusters movie, and they find out like they have to fight like God, and then they have to sit there talking the whole time about how, oh yeah, I don't think that this is the real God. No, we can't kill God. No. It's just a bunch of fucking morons talking non-stop. This movie's horrible. Don't fucking get it. Okay? Don't even watch it. Seriously. It's almost as bad as the third one. I mean the second one. It's crap, man. The CGI is horrible. It's so regressed. I mean, the first one was mostly puppets with some CGI, and that looked better than this. This is just bad. I haven't seen such horrible effects like this since the remake of Day of the Dead with Nick Cannon. Yeah, that's another horrible movie. I might get to that one. Alright, so Starship Troopers 3, complete flop. Don't even look at it. Okay? Just stick to the first one, and ignorance is bliss. This is Joe. Late.